Guys and gals, what's going on? It's G-Meister here, and welcome to today's video. In this video, in case you couldn't tell by the thumbnail or the title, we'll be talking about my personal experience with Xbox/Microsoft. The reason why I'm doing this video is because yesterday Microsoft turned, not Microsoft, Xbox turned 15 years old. And yeah, I just want to talk about this. I'm a day late to this. I'm sorry, I didn't upload yesterday and stuff. Now, let me go over my preference. By the way, but before I do that, before we get into that, I'd like to say, give a shout out to Alex Kettle, I believe, that's how I pronounce it. He does suggestions on my history of gaming stuff. His channel link will be in the description down below. Happy birthday, man. And without further ado, let's get on with this. First of all, my preference is, I grew up playing Sony consoles and some Nintendo consoles. I never owned a Microsoft console. Never owned an Xbox. Never have once in my life. I had PS2, PS3, PS4, the freaking PSP for God's sakes, the Nintendo DS, 3DS, and Nintendo Wii. So I didn't really have any Microsoft in my life, really. And the only way I was able to experience it, and the only way I'm still able to experience it, is through going to friends' house, such as Mudkips, because in case you guys didn't know, he's really the Microsoft guy. And yeah. So at his house, I played Halo 3 ODST, normal Halo 3, Halo Reach. I think I played Halo Wars once. Yeah, a lot of Halo. I played Gears of War 2 and 3, and the trash that has Gears of War Judgment. That's just my opinion, though. And many more. That's basically exclusives I've played of it. I also played Halo 4. Have not even touched Halo 5. And for exclusive, that's all I really bought. The controller setup is also very uncomfortable for me personally. I'm used to my analog sticks being like right next to each other. But yeah. Let me give my so yeah, that's basically my history with an Xbox. Let's go over my opinion on this on the Xbox brand in total. Well, now Microsoft has a lot of wasted potential and does a lot of milking when it comes to their franchises, such as Gears of War 4, Halo 5, Halo Wars 2. There's like a lot of Halo games. I did a history of Halo. I'll put an adaptation on screen or something, or just leave a link down below. But the point is that they milked Halo quite a bit, almost as bad as Activision milks Call of Duty. Oh look, the game I'm playing right now. Still better, though this game's still better than Infinite Warfare. Anywho, I don't really agree with them milking their franchise like that, especially considering they have this huge they own this company. I don't know if you heard of them. They made a lot of popular games back in the 90s and the 80s. I don't know if you heard of them. It's called Rare. The only things they've done with them with the Rare brand is make a trash Banjo and Kazooie game, make some stupid Kinect sports games. By the way, we'll talk about the Kinect later. And yeah, and Rare Replay, which didn't even include Donkey Kong Country due to licensing, and GoldenEye didn't even have that either. But you know, I'm willing to let that slide, you know. It's quite possibly the best thing they've done with the Rare IP thus far. And we got this new pirate game, I believe, King of Seas or something. Excuse me for not knowing this, but it's not like a priority for me. they have wasted potential, basically, so far, from what I'm saying, according to me. Well, not according to, well, yeah, I'm saying it, but they basically just milk their franchises. They don't have a single franchise that's interesting to me personally. So that kind of turns me off when it comes to buying their console. Definitely. That's like one of the major components, their IPs. They have pretty good online play, though. Their servers aren't always going down. Sony. But their games lack innovation. You know what I mean? It's always going to be the same thing with their first party IPs. Halo, Gears of War. And I don't really... And they used to have a Titanfall, but now that's going multi-platform. And I think once Bungie left Halo, everything went downhill. So, I mean, yeah. Then they made Destiny. So, yeah. Happy for Bungie, going on for new opportunities. But sadly, the Halo franchise is a walking corpse at this point. Don't ever give it a rest. Alright, what's next on our topics? The Kinect, right. That useless gimmick that ripped off that PlayStation 2 thing that was also a worthless gimmick. Really, the Kinect is it's just a horrible gimmick that was only used for like a couple years and forgotten about, aside from maybe like a Just Dance game. And that's also more wasted potential and rarity there due to the sports games they made for the Kinect to rival the Wii Sports games. So I mean, yeah, really, that's really disappointing. Unless the PlayStation Move is pretty trash too as well. I'm not gonna lie. To give Microsoft some credit there. Alright, do I really have anything else to say? My opinion on Microsoft is they milk the same franchises over and over, though they're not the only ones to do this, so I'm not going to kill them like over it. Their controller layout's not my cup of tea, and they have wasted potential and rare. So, yeah, but I do respect them. I do respect Xbox in general, and I hope it stays around to rival Sony and Nintendo for many generations. With that being said, this was G-Meister, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out, Meister out.